People.
Yay.
I've learned so much, and I've met so many people that they've already helped me.
We live in the camaraderie. Like I said, we've made a lot of really good lifelong friends doing this the last few years.
So what's your favorite thing about coming out to competitions?
I don't know, just the camaraderie of visiting everybody and stuff, and
Sitting around drinking with everybody?
sitting around drinking, yeah. After you're done, you have a little party, and family comes over, and you sit around, listen to the radio, and have some beers, you know.
Hey guys, welcome to Kansas City, specifically Tour Kansas City and the Kansas City Barbecue Tour. And today we bring you the Cass County Fairgrounds hosting the Big Creek Barbecue Bash. It is the first year for them. It is a KCBS sanctioned competition. So to be a barbecue competition and have standards and have the society be able to award winners, it has to be sanctioned by the Kansas City Barbecue Society, which is the global society for barbecue. They set the standard right out of here in Kansas City. Well, today we're doing it right here out of Cass County Fairgrounds. It is also my first year as a judge. So I'm super excited, and we're gonna get in here and try some chicken and some ribs. They also have a Bloody Mary competition, as well as some desserts and some sides. Unfortunately, I will only get to try the chickens and the ribs because they don't want you drunk, apparently, when you try all the other stuff. So I had to skip out on the Bloody Mary competition, but that's all right. There is plenty of food to go around. They were open yesterday for the festival. So they had music, they had the public out here, they had lots of activities and family friendly things to do. A lot of these competitions will be closed to the public. Or they'll have a limited ticketing for the actual competition. So they'll celebrate the festivities at a later date or a separate date, which is what happened yesterday. And this is the first year for the Big Creek Barbecue Bash. So I'm sure the winner will be Harold, because this is our first winner of the seasons. All right, so we are out here with T-Dogs Barbecue and Chris Talley. Chris, howdy. Thanks for coming out. And tell us, how's your day been today out here?
We've had a pretty good cook. The weather's been beautiful, nice breeze rolling through. Had a really good cook today, doing some chicken and some ribs, plain old backyard for KCBS. We drove all the way over here from Spring Hill, Kansas. And
how long did your prep work take to get everything ready for Judgment Hour?
Till about 10:30 last night. We were up here working on stuff. So, yeah, I didn't get to bed until about 11:30.
Okay.
Before I could finally calm down and get some sleep, you know.
Did you get good sleep?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a cot in there in the AC, and I just bundled up my sleeping bag. And, well, you start with, they say competitions are won and they're lost on the cutting board. And, believe in your products that you use. And like I said, you're trimming your meat is just as important as cooking it and presenting it. If it's not trimmed right in the first place, it's not going to box right. You're always thinking of the end result on what you want it to look like in that box.
All right, so we are out here with Blake and Pop and Smoke. And Blake and I actually took our CBJ class together. Yep. Yeah, so he's also a certified judge. A lot of these competitors will judge from time to time at other competitions. Obviously, you can't judge and compete at the same time. So he is on the competition side today, yeah?
Yes.
All right, what you got going for us today?
Well, we did some ribs. We did some chicken. We're backyarders. We actually started out doing a master series, and quickly got put on our heads. So we back down to backyard, just kind of get a feel for how things
You got
go.
checked a little bit, didn't you?
Well, we got checked hard. We were into Cameron's, the one in Cameron a couple months ago, and we got upended. So we went to backyard, but we did a ribs and chicken today. We feel pretty confident. We didn't do any ancillary classes or anything, but I think we're gonna be okay on this one.
All right. Now tell us a little bit about Pop and Smoke. You guys are a veteran team, yeah?
Yeah, we're both veterans. My cousin Roger St. Peter, he is in the Army. He actually just retired, 27 years in the Army. And I'm a Marine. I was in the Marine Corps, and actually him and I both were deployed into a combat zone together in 2009. We were both there at the same time, just never linked up. So we figured, let's do a barbecue thing and make it military themed, and what could go wrong?
Hence the name
popping smoke.
There you go. That's right. Now, what's a little bit of the barbecue magic that's behind the scenes here?
Ooh, well, we kind of do different ribs. Chicken is pretty easy. We like a little bit of spice and sweet on everything. I kind of want you to get the sweet, but I want your lips to tingle when you walk away from it. So,
okay.
And that's kind of what I go for. Ribs, that's kind of my thing, and I go for the same deal, but I kind of get a little bougie with the ribs at times.
Bougie Barbecue has entered the building.
Yeah.
Tell me about Bougie Barbecue.
Yeah, well, I got a little bit of pineapple, crushed pineapple in there, sliced jalapenos, and then we like to wet our sauce down and not make it too thick. It's all about appearance too.
It is.
So it's got to be pretty.
It is.
Hey, perception is reality. If it looks good, it is good. So
we are visual beings, mother. Yes, we are. We're visual beings. Okay, and then one of the maybe easiest or fun things that you've experienced so far in the past year.
the people.
Yeah.
I've learned so much, and I've met so many people that they've already helped me.
Good.
I mean, they're lending hands. You know, they want you to win just as bad as they want to win. You know, so they want to see you get better, and I could see that. So that's probably my favorite thing is everyone is so welcoming.
All right, so we're out here with Smoker and the Bandit and Russ. Hey, Russ.
Hi.
And Lance here. And tell us about your team today and what brought you out to this Big Creek Barbecue Bash.
It was our first competition.
Okay.
We own I own a catering company, so just wanted to see how we would do under the competition lights. If you've ever heard of the movie Smokey and the Bandit?
Yeah.
We're Smoker and the Bandit. Designed the Smoker off of the old Trans Am. You can see the Phoenix, and this was a lot of fun. We said that we won if we ended up turning a box in on time, and we were able to do all three of that. It's kind of cool because we ended up getting third place in People's Choice.
What was your submissions?
We did pork belly burn-ins.
Okay.
And then today was just the KCBS.
The chicken and the ribs.
The chicken and the ribs.
Yeah.
And then we also did a bacon cup mac and cheese smoked. So.
Made me sad that I didn't get the sides because I heard some of those sides were really good.
Oh, you missed out.
I did. Now tell me about this mac and cheese business.
So the mac and cheese, it's a 3 cheese blend. It's a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spicy. It's a white mac and cheese which is a little different. Yeah, we've worked on that recipe for about a year, and we ended up nailing it, and then thought we'd go a little aggressive and put it in a bacon-wrapped cup.
Nice. That works out.
Bacon.
You had bacon anything. Thank you so much for coming out today, Lance. Thank you so much, and we appreciate you. Give me your team one more time.
Smoker and the Bandit.
Smoker and the Bandit. You've got it here, and we hope to see you around the circuit. All right, how are we doing today? What's your name?
So I'm Zach Daughtry.
Zach Autry.
Katie.
Katie. And tell us about your team and what brought you here today.
So we are a husband and wife team, and we've been competing for about the last 4 years on the Kansas City backyard circuit, Kansas City Barbecue Society backyard circuit, and we're a points chasing team. So this came up in October, and it's kind of the last of the year to grind out and try to get points for the Team of the Year chase. And
It's only an hour away for us. So.
Because we're from Smithville.
Okay, yeah.
So it fit our schedule, and we went. It's a really good venue and first year comp, and we like to support those first year comps because if you don't have support, then they don't last.
They don't
and
exist,
in the competition world, the more comps that are around, the more people get to compete, and so we want to go out and support that. And it just worked out that we could be here this weekend. This has become a real bonding experience for us. We didn't have a bad marriage before. It's not like that. But I'm not,
Barbecue will save your marriage, is what he is saying.
Okay, but this has been a thing that we have really gelled on, and we have really become a true team. And we really play off of each other, very well. She does chicken and I do ribs, but we help each other in our programs.
How very fitting to nature.
Yeah, and
yeah, I mean, we do, he still runs the cans, and I feel like people see the chicken success and they're all like, oh yeah, good job, Katie. I'm like, no, Zach did a lot to those chickens too, not just me. So
You guys are so humble. So humble. I love it. And honestly, look at that smile on her face. She's been grinning since the minute we walked over, and even before. I could see her smile in the parking lot. So obviously, barbecue is good for the marriage. I don't know what your counselor or therapist is telling you, but get out of couples counseling and go start a competition team evidently is what it makes it a fairy tale, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's probably as expensive as therapy.
Yeah.
When you were talking about 20 competitions a year, that's what went through my mind was there is so much money that goes into it's a very expensive hobby.
It absolutely
It really is. And you're not being paid to come in and bring out all this stuff, pay for your gas, pay for the smokers,
We
pay
do
for the
have
stuff.
really fantastic sponsors. If I could get a chance to shout out my sponsors
please,
or our
go right
sponsors
ahead.
real quick. Okay, so Cosmos Q, absolutely the best rubs on the planet, rubs and sauces. We're also sponsored by OG Bandits. They've got the airport barbecue restaurant now. Really great friends of ours. Fantastic products. Go out and buy those too. And Smoky Woods Charcoal and Smoking Woods out of Wisconsin. Like I said.
And Dan Demery
And-
with State Farm. So if you need a State
In
Farm
Platte City.
agent,
Yeah.
Dan Demery, Platte City.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, no, we live in the camaraderie. Like I said, we've made a lot of really good lifelong friends doing this the last few years, and we wouldn't trade that for anything. That's been probably one of the most rewarding things. And then just to have some success, but all the work that goes into this, and the money and the time away and things like that. So I won't lie and say that getting some glory and a little bit of cash is also a really good part of it.
Well
Yeah, where and when we can. Yeah.
Well merited, for sure. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys.
Breaking Slabs Barbecue, the one and only. Bree here for Smokin' Magic, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing out here today.
Hi, thank you for having us and coming over. So Brad's sister Julie actually was the one who kind of put this all together, and she asked us to come out and do some interaction with the public and to have some demos. So we're selling our products. We've got rub sauces and a competition Bloody Mary mix we sell, and then we've also got some samples for the public. We've got some pork tenderloin and some ground sausage. We're doing an American Royal kind of practice run today. So
Everyone's prepping for that American Royal coming up. If you are unfamiliar, it is the world's largest barbecue competition, right? Have you been before?
Oh yes. We're looking forward to it. So there's usually over 500 teams in the open, and then close to around 250 in the invitational. So we'll be competing in both of those this year. So.
Okay. And tell us, I want to go back to this Bloody Mary mix.
Yes.
Tell me, how do you make a smokin' or barbecue Bloody Mary mix?
Yeah, so it came about, just the short version of it. I was making them for my dad in memory of my dad. He passed away 8 years ago, and it was his favorite drink. So Brad and I's very first competition together, I made and competed in the Bloody Mary competition, and we took second place that year, and every year after that took first. So we just decided to bottle it, and everybody was asking about it. They kept showing up over at the tent asking for it, so we decided to bottle it, and now we have it for everyone to enjoy.
I love it. I love it. Now, you are out of Green Valley, Missouri?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
All right. Do you have a storefront?
We don't have a storefront. We do, we'll do like pop-ups, caterings. We also do a lot of classes and different activities like that. And then we'll do things with different local barbecue supply stores around town as well.
Well, take a moment. How do people find you if they want to get you to come out to an event or even buy some of this Bloody Mary mix?
Absolutely. We're on all the social media channels, so Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. You can find us at Smoke, SMOKE, the letter N, magic.com for our website. And on all the socials, it is Smoke N Magic.
Nice. And I know Julie McBride, one of the Wonder Women that helped put this together. It's actually, I think, her event mostly, right? Yeah. She mentioned you as almost an unofficial sponsor. You guys have been so helpful to the event today. So thank you much for coming out.
And thank you for coming out.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We gotta. Thank you so much for coming out and joining us today. I had a blast. My belly is full. I feel blessed in my heart by the barbecue gods, and it's been a great day. I'm really impressed with the camaraderie and the community that barbecue and Kansas City Barbecue Society continues to create throughout all their competitions. I want to thank Kansas City Barbecue Society for letting me come out and be a judge. This was my first time, and it was great. I had a wonderful experience, and I hope you guys did too, catching up on the little ins and outs of what happens in this barbecue world. Now, if you want a little more insider, come out on a tour. Book a tour at tourkansascity.com. If you are a barbecue team, competition, or even just a Kansas City local business, and you are doing something unique, let us know. We'll come out and check you out as well.